What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. I personally think Jhin is one of the most artistically impressive champions in all of League of Legends. The amount of creativity and nuance that's gone into League's most recent champion is honestly fantastic, and I thought it'd be fun to take a look at random interesting things from an individual champion, and what better place to start with other than Jhin. As well, just a heads up, when this video goes live, I'll be giving away $200 worth of RP and some other couple of goodies with some friends, and it's super easy to enter, just check the link in the description. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, first off, in development, Jhin was originally designed by Jordan Anton, the designer for Braum and Kindred, and Jhin was set up to be quite a different champion to how he is now on release. His skin, High Noon Jhin, was actually the original design idea for him as a champion, and he was going to be some kind of cowboy robot sniper kind of guy named Deadeye. His kit was also quite different during development. His passive was going to deal a ton more damage, and they had cases where it was able to completely one-shot a Zed with full health, so it had to be reworked. As well, his Q would have been able to be casted again after hitting an enemy champion from that champion's location. However, that idea was deemed to be a little bit too complicated to use, and his W used to also reveal the marked champions for a few seconds even in the fog of war. Another iteration of his W resembled a javelin toss kind of like Nidalee's, but with a much larger range, and a lot of the rest of his original concepts ended up going into Kindred's kit actually. For example, the Bounty Hunter passive that Kindred has originally was going to be in Jhin's kit. However, eventually the head designer was changed to August Browning, aka Gypsy Lord, who also designed champions such as Vi, Jinx, and Gnar, and his kit was changed completely into what it is now. Next up, Jhin was voiced by Quinton Flynn, who also voiced Prince Kael'thas Sunstrider in World of Warcraft, Khan in Bleach, as well as other assorted characters in the original Call of Duty, Teen Titans, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. This guy is great, and the voice acting really helps bring out Jhin's character to life.
Only perfection is acceptable.
And speaking of voices, Jhin has the highest amount of voice lines in the game of any champion at 241, due to a crazy amount of hidden taunts and interactions. The previous owner of that title of having the most voice lines in the game was Tahm Kench, who had 224 vocal lines. Jhin's hidden taunt towards Tahm Kench is a reference towards this League of Legends record.
You have too many lines.
And at number 4, if you take a look, Jhin is incredibly obsessed with the number 4. His passive and ultimate use 4 shots, his Q bounces 4 times, his E and W affect units for 4 seconds, but there's also a lot more to it. During his taunt, his gun shoots 4 projectiles. His gun has 4 tally marks on it. In the lore, he does 4 kills in each nation each time he gets a contract. And as well, most modern songs are written with a 4x4 time signature, meaning that each part is separated into 4 beats. And this is very much deliberate, as Jhin counts every auto attack, it's like he's conducting the game. Among Jhin's 241 voice lines, there's quite a few obvious references to popular culture, starting with this line that was taken from one of my personal favorite movies, Django Unchained.
I like the way you die, boy.
I like the way you die, boy.
Jhin's dance animation comes from the Caucasian dance called the Lezhinka. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's a national dance of a lot of people in the Caucasus region. However, videos of the dance typically won't match up perfectly to Jhin's dance, because every nationality in the region has their own take and version of the dance, although judging by the name, it most likely originated from the Lezhins. And seriously, apologies if I'm not pronouncing any of those words correctly to anyone from the area. Jhin also has quite a few interesting character traits. His eyes are actually blue, unlike how his splash art depicts them as being brown, and you can see this during his laughing animation when he takes off his mask for a quick moment. As well, Jhin crafts all of his bullets himself, fueled by magic. His name also means golden excellence in Ionian. And my personal favorite is that Jhin's favorite food is dumplings, although there's not really an idea as to why that is. And last up, we have the stuff pertaining to his gameplay. First off, you can teleport to Jhin traps, so you might be able to use that to help your top laner come down for that dragon fight. As well, his ultimate applies Spell Vamp, making it one of the only abilities in the game that can proc Spell Vamp on a critical hit. In addition, Jhin's Q resets his auto attack timer, so if you auto before cast your Q, you can auto again instantly for a quick and easy combo of damage. As well, one thing I thought was interesting is that Jhin has some of the highest combined hybrid scaling in the entire game of any champion on specific abilities. His traps have a 120% AD ratio and a 100% AP ratio. And if you get his Q to bounce 4 times, on the 4th bounce it has a 123% AD ratio and a 148% AP ratio. It's kind of crazy to think that hybrid Jhin isn't actually that good, but who knows? Maybe with some item or mastery, it could be strong one day. And lastly, always keep in mind that the ultimate has a range that is actually further than the indicator shows, so you can shoot a little bit outside of the range indicator cone thingy if you need to. And at the end of the day, can we all just take a moment to appreciate how amazing Jhin's design truly is? I mean, he has so much flavor and personality in all of his voice lines, and when you cast your ultimate, his theme starts playing with the violins and you could hear a chorus after every shot, and there's so many minor little details that really come together with the animations and the voice acting to create this incredible character that is unlike any other in League of Legends, and in my opinion, is one of Riot's best work ever in terms of aesthetic, personality, and design. He might not be the strongest or best champion in the game right now, but there's no doubt that Jhin is so much more than just another AD carry. And that's just about it. Here's some of my favorite comments from a previous video where I asked what your favorite change in patch 6.4 was. For a chance to be featured later on, leave a comment about what your favorite thing about Jhin is. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you didn't hit the dislike, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Keep in mind we just skipped the ship well far along the way.